YouTube. What is up, Coach Wiz? It is your favorite basketball coach reacting to basketball. Today we got another Larry Bird video. Watch your mouth. I'll do these as much as I want. And y'all enjoy them, so shh. Yo, we got OKC versus the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. And we got Pacers and Knicks. Oh, the NBA is back. It's back. It's giving us 90s vibes. Huh? Minnesota and OKC bully you. They physical. They play D. The Knicks, physical. And they got a closer. The Pacers, they want to run and gun. I love it. Different styles. Different matchups. I love it. Love it. I'm glad. And yo, shout out to my Celtics. But it's nice to see this brand of basketball. It's nice to see the refs letting them play. We don't want to see that dribble, shoot a three, shoot. We don't want to see that. So I'm excited, man. Tell me who y'all got winning in each series. Tell me why. You feel me? You know, let's get some dialogue going there. I will be dropping some WNBA content. Shout out to Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. I got them winning it all. Definitely upgraded the roster. Caitlin Clark slamming Angel Reese. Huh? Angel Reese highly upset. LeBron tweets Caitlin Clark or Instagrams or whatever the kids are doing these days. Shouts out Caitlin Clark on Instagram. Angel Reese gets under and says Michael Jordan never lost in the finals. Drama. Let's get back to the Larry. Not get back, but let's get to the Larry Bird video. Sorry for the long intro. If you are interested in personal training, hit that link. I think I got 2, maybe 3 spots available for the summer. So, you know what I'm saying? Sign up, talk to me, get in better shape. I might even give you even more of a discount. But let's get to the Larry Bird stories. This is by Basketball Time Machine. Let's get it.
Larry with the break in the middle. Bird a runner. Yes.
He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. I rock with you, but I got to skip your intro.
Ready for your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends explaining why Larry Bird was so dangerous and so damn good. And I know I cover him like every once in a while, but he's just my favorite player, my second favorite player of all time. And I know that there are so many Larry Bird fans. So
I'm not the only one.
Finally, Yasso, a ridiculously creamy.
Wait. I'm not the only one.
Experience.
So I can keep dropping Larry Bird vids.
What can you do? But before we dive into that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please check out the video or the spot of today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Mova. Now, this is something which I'm really excited about.
Get that money, man.
Mova Globe is something you have never.
Get that money. I gotta skip. I'm sorry. Get that money though. Let's get to it.
Is from Michael Cooper, who was considered to be one of the best Larry Bird defenders of all time. Let's have a look.
Now, as the man who guarded him better than anybody else, which Larry Bird will be the first person to tell the world, what's your feeling about that? Did you feel that he always had the ball, or did you? Because one reason he didn't when they played the Lakers is that you were keeping him from getting the ball.
Well,
that was your job.
People always ask me who's the hardest player I've ever had to guard. And there was Michael Jordan, George Gervin, the late, great Mike Mitchell. I mean, so many players. I always say Larry Bird. And I say this for the reason because with Larry, okay, say if you're guarding Michael, when Michael passed the basketball, he kind of hung on his shorts and he sit off to the side. With Larry, when he passed the basketball is when he became more dangerous.
Is long.
Kids, y'all hear that? He was more dangerous off the ball. That's tough.
Yeah. But he's really known for 2 things mostly: shooting and talking trash on the court.
Yeah.
Which one bothered you the most?
His shooting. I mean, his shot was just so like perfect, you know, and not only was it perfect, you know, my mother-in-law nicknamed his jump shot Silent Death because when he shot it, the ball just like rolled in the air, and it was almost like it was playing a song, the way it was like just moving in the air, and then it was just swishing. I mean, his shot was just so, and he was just, you know, as a competitor, I mean, he was a killer. I mean, just a straight killer.
And the next player's opinion that I want to take a look at is from Cedric Maxwell, who was not only a teammate of Larry Bird's, but also was very skeptical at first when he met Larry. But he changed his mind. Let's have a look.
He didn't impress me no more than any white guy I've ever seen play before. I think that you would say that most black players at the time were racist. In the sense that we did not think that you could find a white guy who could play better than any black guy. I'm thinking
that's true.
He's slow, he can't get off a shot. He's not that strong. This is gonna be a layup. Bam, knocks down the jump shot. Maybe that was luck. Gets the ball again. Bam, knocks down the jump shot. Now I'm thinking like, okay, hey, you know what? I'm gonna D this guy up. I'm gonna show him what's like. 20 feet away. Bam. 25 feet away. Bam. My mind just goes to the, damn, this white guy can play.
Growing up in Boston, people all used to always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, you know, a lot of my friends was like that, you know. So, I got to the league. I called all my friends back up. I said, you know, all that trash that you were talking, you need to smart yourself. This man is great.
Shout out to Patrick Ewing, man. Larry Bird couldn't jump over a paper towel. Still dominated the league. I mean, it's pretty remarkable, honestly. You got some of the best athletes in the world, best players in the world. Forget athlete. And he was able to outwork them, outsmart them without being as gifted athletically. So definitely says a lot.
He can, whatever you were saying for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody.
So your guys are saying, how can you let this guy?
Oh, he's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Now you played, of course, against them. Who do you think was better?
Again, individually.
Now they were in the same era. Don't you think hop out of that with the era talk.
I'm gonna give you Olden Polynesians' take on this. Magic, yes, the showtime and everything else. I got to give the S to Bird.
I'm not going to say a name, but there's a phenomenal player.
No more bashing me, man. Not the only one that thinks this. But I don't think it's close. I think Bird was way better in Magic.
Who agrees with you?
I have to give the S to Bird. I mean, he can get his own shot off. He can get his teammates. Basically, what Magic did, he was able to do, plus be an offensive threat all the way out to the 3-point line. That's an incredible athlete. They were pretty much the same size. Yeah. They were both slow. They were both, they were not both leapers.
Facts.
But Bird, that outside three, and they were both high IQ guys, but I got to give the edge to Bird, man.
In the league at that time, do you have a feel for who players felt was the better player between those two?
To be honest with you, the black players gravitated to Magic and the white players gravitated to Bird.
A big Larry Bird.
I mean, that makes sense.
Stand at the phone. Larry Bird, legit 6'10".
Nah, real talk.
It's like my favorite story.
Coaching the pace, I was like, damn.
So he walked by us and he says, y'all those college guys? And we was like, yeah, we the college guys. And he looked at us and he said, get some fucking rest. It's going to be a long week. Walked off. We was like, what the hell?
What y'all got us into?
Yeah, I'm like, okay. We like, all right, what's going on here?
I wanted to say what's up, and he just gave me like this, like that.
I fear no one but Larry Bird.
Hey, man.
You keep it close.
Why do you stop like the best part of the story? We do need more Larry Bird stories. I'm gonna try to deep dive and find some that haven't really been found. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Which I don't get bored. It don't seem like y'all get bored, but we do need more Larry Bird stories. So if y'all know any that have not been seen or heard, drop those links in the comments.
And he has a chance to win it. He's going to win it.
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hansley. You remember John Hansley?
No, I don't
6'7", Notre Dame guy, white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was weighing his ass out. And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me.
That's crazy.
No, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, what's disrespectful?
Yeah.
He says it's disrespectful for y'all to put a white guy on me.
Yeah.
Put a black guy on me. Put a black guy on me.
That's
why
crazy.
Coop so much. He still says to this day, Coop is the best defender he's ever played against.
Wow. Really?
But he was like, you disrespecting me by putting a white guy on me.
I feel you.
But that's Larry, because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers. So he was like, don't put no white guy on me. That's disrespect. So when he did that, he said, I had to torch his ass so they understand.
You ain't gonna see him again.
Get him off me.
He probably used to hear that too, playing with all the brothers. They probably was telling them like, man, white dude can't guard me. This white dude off me. And he probably took that with him. Shout out to Larry Bird.
I don't know if I could ever tell you a memory. I'll just tell you that Larry was a phenomenal basketball player. The guy had unbelievable physical and mental toughness, which set him apart. I mean, that guy just would play through pain.
Ron is down, and he's hurt. And here comes Larry Bird, making his return from an apparent fracture of the right cheek.
Nothing bothered him.
Fracture of the right cheek, getting buckets.
Great vision, great feel for the game, and just could go out every single night and just play at an unbelievably high level. Didn't have to shoot the ball really well to have a good game because he did so many different things.
Oh, between his legs?
Year, had a strong first year, so I knew that I was teaming up with someone that was franchise-changing type talent.
You know, this guy, I think he was born to play basketball. Seeing him come in and making the adjustment early, taking a team that had won 20 games the year before, and, the next year, I mean, they're 40 plus, and next year they're 60 plus.
I've said it countless times on the show already. I'm a huge Larry Bird fan. And to me, it's always so much joy to hear stories of Larry Bird and hearing other players talking about him that actually played against him. And that's also a huge reason why I always keep on doing this kind of episodes, because I know that many of you guys also enjoy these videos. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and
Basketball Time Machine, man. Y'all gotta show him some love. Love the channel, love what he does. I'm gonna try to get Larry Bird over here to react to some hoops. I hit up Sean Kemp to see if he would do it. He didn't answer my phone call. Come on, Kemp. I'm putting you on blast. Come on, Kemp. No. We're from the same place. We know the same people. Don't do that. Shout out to y'all, man. Again, man, if y'all know any different Larry Bird stories, any different Michael Jordan stories, or any, other players y'all want me to kind of focus on, drop that in the comments, man. I really appreciate y'all. Let's talk about the NBA. What y'all think about a podcast? Like an NBA, WNBA podcast? Would y'all be interested in that? Let me know. But I'm Coach Wiz. I'm finna go eat some chicken, green beans, and sweet potatoes. Peace.